Alright, guys, let's talk about that episode for Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So, obviously, this is so much like Winter Soldier style, and I love it because Winter Soldier is one of my favorite movies. But let's start off with this episode with Bucky in Wakanda, so we get that Wakanda crossover, and you can see one of the Okoye, I believe, um, speaking with Bucky and trying to get all those Hydra words that activate the Winter Soldier out of his head. And obviously, they successfully do that because you can see the emotion on Bucky's face. He's so happy that he's free and he doesn't have to worry about anything else like that. Now, let's talk about Baron Zemo, okay? That man is so very intelligent. I was gonna say something else, but he's so smart. He had obviously some candy that was a Turkish delight that he calls it, and he helped the little kids. You know, when we were younger and our parents said, "Don't talk to strangers," but these kids have no problem of talking to strangers, especially with candy. So he offers up some candy to some kids, and they give him the location of Carly. And with that location, Sam ends up going to talk to her, talk to Carly herself, and ends up getting a one-on-one talk with her. But obviously, with the new Captain America, John Walker, which is everybody's favorite new Captain America. If you didn't pick that up, that was sarcasm, by the way. Um, Intervenes and says, "Okay, you know what? I'll give you 10 minutes. Go talk to her, and we'll go from there." Obviously, that's not the case. You can start to see that John Walker is losing his marbles. He's twitching, and I think he was mumbling to himself, but I couldn't really tell. And he just wants to go in. He just wants to arrest this woman because this girl is causing chaos. She blew up a building that killed a lot of people. Especially there was a guy that just started working in the previous episode in the building that they blew up, and she has her reasons of doing it. She thinks that blowing up things and causing chaos will allow the people to be scared or to join them, which it did work, yes and no. We did get in the episode that people did eventually end up joining the Flag Smashers, but her motivations was more fleshed out into this episode. As Sam and Carly were talking, John Walker just barges in and starts going on a full on brawl with these guys, and obviously that was not the plan for Sam and Bucky. They just wanted to talk to her to get some motivation from her, and boy, there was a not so fun fight scene, but they end up going back to the. Well, before they go back to Zemo's place, um, Zemo finds the super soldier serum that Carly ended up getting early, and he destroyed all of them except for one jar. And John Walker did find that jar and he put it in his pocket. It's unclear if he did use the super soldier serum, but towards the end you can see he bended up metal. So obviously he did use it because no normal human can bend just a tube of metal like that. There's no way in hell that's possible. But towards the end of the episode, man, he's full on crazy. But as they were going back to Zemo's place, the Dora Milaje showed up. I cannot speak today, but they showed up and they had a full on fight with the new Captain America, Captain America's friend, and also Sam and Bucky intervened. But Bucky was just there watching. He was like, you know what? Let them fight it out. But obviously they intervened. And this was a perfect opportunity for Zemo to escape. And he did escape. Toward the end of the episode, Carly ends up calling Sam's sister and says, "Hey, you know what? If you don't do this for me, I'm gonna have your kids taken away from you, or maybe killed at this point. Who knows?" But uh, so they give him corn. She gave Sam's sister Sarah coordinates to give to Sam, and Sam was like, "What the hell? You know, why would she do that?" But they end up going to meet, and he's like, you know, why are you doing this? Why are you coming after my family? But obviously her motivations were just to have a one-on-one with Sam, not to hurt his sister. But obviously it wasn't a one-on-one because Bucky came with him, and also Sharon Carter was helping them out, and John Walker ended up coming in with his friend Lamar, and they had a full-on fight, and Lamar ends up being killed by one of the Flag Smashers. And obviously there was some leaked video months and months ago with John Walker on the street, and it looked like he was killing somebody. Well, this is the episode that we get it in. John Walker goes full on psychopath, and he kills one of the flag smashers, but that flag smasher that he ended up killing was not the person that killed his friend Lamar. And you can just full on see John Walker has become psycho, and that's not what Captain America is. Captain America would never kill because his friend or someone else died. Captain America, Steve Rogers never did that, but obviously this is not Steve Rogers. This is not the real Captain America. And he ends up full on killing the man in front of everybody. Everybody know nowadays with cell phones, they were filming it. Full on murdering this guy. Everyone's recording it. It was pretty shocking to see. John Walker just flat out killed the man right in front of everybody. And you can see blood on his shield, and that's it. That's pretty much it. So in this episode, we pretty much get full on attack mode from John Walker. You can see him completely going psycho, and he ended up taking that super soldier serum that Carly ended up was going to use for her own people. Sam Wilson's story was more like, I want to know why you're doing this without it causing any damage. But John Walker, obviously, in his story, totally different, and it's just great. This episode was just full on great. I really enjoyed this episode. I had no problem with it. So yeah, I can't wait for next episode. One of the writers said that there's gonna be a character that will be showing up next episode that he would like to meet with Thor, but we got this crap last time with Paul Bettany saying, "Oh, there's gonna be a special cameo," and I've always wanted to work with this actor, which was ended up being himself. So I don't like when people play with us like that. Anyways, if you guys like this recap or review, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more episodes coming on. All right, Civil Nation, take it easy, be good.